Countries in sub-Saharan Africa are lagging behind in global education goals. This is according to UNESCO in its recently published 2017 Global Education Monitoring Report. TVC News senior correspondent Femi Akonde tells us more.
Goal 4 of the Sustainable Development Goals is threatened by the lack of accountability in education. The UN Agency for Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, warns that disproportionate blame on the teacher for systemic educational problems can have serious negative side effects.
We find that quite often a lot of blame is put on teachers. However, their work is very dependent on other actors in education. For instance, if schools don't have the right facilities, teachers might often not be able to provide quality education. If they're not offered enough training, they're also not able to perform to the fullest of their capacities. Hence, teachers should not be blamed for things that are beyond their control and cannot be held responsible for all that goes wrong in education.
Katazina Kubaka is referring to teachers like Ebenezer Oje, who works in an unconducive atmosphere without electricity. He has acquired for himself a power-generating set just to light up his office workspace in a government-owned institution of higher learning.
What's the allocation for the budgetary allocation for education in every year? Now, the world all over, they take education seriously and they make a very serious, big allocation for education. You know, over 50 or 56%. But in Nigeria, let's look into how much has been budgeted for education for the past maybe 10 years. And that will tell you what we are talking about here.
In this year's Global Education Monitoring Report, UNESCO says, don't just blame the teacher when the system is at fault.
And we know them.
But in Kaduna State, northern Nigeria, the blame is on the teachers. The state governor doubts the intellectual competence of the teachers to provide quality education. But the teachers say the government has failed in its responsibility.
There are documents in the Ministry for Local Government of outstanding salaries that is accruable to teachers and local government staff. So why should another statement come up by saying that nobody is being owed? These are some of the issues. Leave transport grant of 2015, it was paid but halfway, about 3,380, are yet to receive leave grant of 2015.
The Education Monitoring Report wants accountability in education to start with governments as a duty bearer of the right to education. There is now a global call to stop the blame game and achieve Goal 4 of the Sustainable Development Goals by sharing responsibility. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Lagos.